Thank you, asshole.
Howdy, good evening, hello. Well, it's Monday. The first day back at work after a week off. Bit knackered. That very rude awakening of an alarm at that early hour of the morning. Didn't enjoy that. Oh, sorry, Bob. I used to wake up at about 8, 9 o'clock. None of this 6 o'clock malarkey. What the hell about? The eternal words of, don't know whoever said it, but fuck that shit. No, the magic was fast asleep. She didn't even hear it. She didn't even stir. Right, fine. Get up all on my own. Story of my life. Getting up on my own. Unbelievable. How are we all anyway? Good evening, good evening. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. Monkeys in the house. How are we doing, Monkey? Good evening to you, sir. Tom Elder Artist is in too. How are you, Tom? How's things? How's tricks? How's Tom? Right, I need to ask. Tom, you are. I think you're a Bristol. You're a Bristol City fan. Being quiet as my wife is sleeping in the chair. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. How you doing, Tom? Now, Monkey, I think you're a Bristol City fan as well. Now, I could be wrong here. But Tom, I seem to think you're originally from Bristol. Monkey's a season ticket holder, yeah. Ah, there we go. I knew there was a bit of a bromance we could brew. Two Bristol City fans in the stream. Well, we've got the whole of the stadium in our stream now. There's got to be at least two of them. Got an elder monkey or a monkey artist. Exactly. He's like, I waved at you once at the other end of the stadium. You never waved back, and I was crushed. Wow, that monkey. Yeah, I think you need to take your keyboard back because it's dyslexic, my friend. Oh, it's just you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Beat Liverpool last time we met. Indeed. You know, you can have that one victory. If it makes you feel any better. I still wouldn't swap places. You can beat them every day of the year for me. Chris, yes, we are. We're talking about soccer, yeah. I can't remember which part of the world you're from, Chris, but yeah, if you hear us say footy or football or something along those lines, it is soccer to some of the rest of the world, which are just weird. Hey, it's soccer. Play soccer. No, play football. Do have a little reforge. Oh, you're from Belgium. All right. Kevin De Bruyne is a very good player, actually. Kevin De Bruyne is indeed. Fortunately he plays for the home team. He doesn't play for us. He plays for Man City. Right. But yeah, he is a good player. Very good. He is indeed a decent player in the Premier League. As soon as I go down these bloody stairs, somebody is gonna kill or Asana. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, then. Nice, 3 on aggregate. 5-3 on aggregate. But yeah, I'm glad we found a bit of interest for you two. At least you can talk about something. And you know, my awesome gameplay. Something along those lines, anyway. Yeah, it's a multitasking thing, is that, Chris? Oh, we're gonna start a bloody war going on here, aren't we? It's like, oh, Stingate, yeah, best crowds in the world. Bristol City. Oh, there's Crashka. Get him first, get him all the way. Yeah, hopefully one day we'll be able to get Magic to Anfield to watch a game. I've been several times, but we have been to Anfield. However, there wasn't a game on the time we went. It was a flying visit, really, to Liverpool. We stayed 2 nights, didn't we? Yeah, well, we're going to the Def Leppard gig at the Echo Arena, and on the day, or the day of that, we actually went for a visit to Anfield. We drove there because there was no game on. The game was on the Sunday. I think that was a game against Man U, actually. I think we were actually playing Man U the following day. And I think we actually won that as well. But that would have been December 2008. Oh, it was 18. December 2018. Seems like yesterday. Yeah, it seems like such a long time ago. So yeah, we had a little go support your local team. I used to play for my local team, and the town I grew up in was Bridlington, and I used to play for Bridlington Town in my youth. Well, not my youth, in my younger years, should we say. Never played for the first team. Grimsby or Darlington. Bloody hell. Well, technically Hull City is actually the closest big team, should we say, to where I live. Ah, no Horsana. It's all north, yeah. How you doing, Keepy? Yeah, I could not be at Hull is where happiness goes today. You're not wrong. It is. Hull is a shithole. I'm sorry to the people of Hull. It's not a place that I tend to venture to. Cool. No worries, Keepy. Keepy, by the way, I know you probably might not hear this, but I'll probably drag your roomkeeper on again. Hey, dear Milan. Oh, shit. Somebody killed fucking Hosanna because I was up here. Oh. There's a problem though. I'm going to be chasing around after this. Either spawn back in the middle or back to the west. Not there, so I'm hoping he spawned down here. Not on the top. There he is. It's always good to know your spawn points. Ah, cool. That's no worries. What I'll do, I can bring this character along so we can beat the shit out of stuff. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, what we'll do it. We'll do it on 1-2-1 so that I get the armor level. What's going on in LOTRO? Well, there's some changes coming up, which has caused a bit of a furore, Tom. Changes to how the legendary items are going to be leveled, because it's going to be harder to level the bloody things, and it is going to be harder. It kind of swung the nerf back at how easy you can do these quests, these exact quests that I'm doing. They're kind of level gating them, which is annoying. But c'est la vie, c'est la vie. But how's Mr. Tom anyway? What's Mr. Tom up to lately? And are you still playing PUBG? I mean, I tried that PUBG and it didn't change for me. I'm just thinking, rrr. I know there's more value and more fun in. Oh, I've lost the bloody mouse pointer again there. In pods and so I'm saying. PUBG. Yeah, Monkey, you did. Monkey's like, say the word pub. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. Battle Royale shooter. Where I kill my teammates with friendly fire while leaning out of a car. Ah, come on. Oh, gosh. By the way, Tom, you might have seen on the Discord and stuff like that. Obviously, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is free on Epic Games. We're going to try and get as many people to download that as possible. Ah, cool. Yeah, excellent. Like I say, it's free and everything. And we're going to try and get some games together where everybody gets onto TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak, fuck that all. Onto Discord. And we dive in, hopefully together as groups, into several servers if we can make that work. We may have to do like Ventrilo, yeah, fucking hell, yeah. Mumble, all that kind of stuff. What we might actually do is do like Empire one week and then swap to the following week. So if we can get a regular group going, that'd be quite cool. So Rebel Scum versus Imperial Trash. That's what we like to hear. So it's just a shame that you can't run your own like private instances, so you could have 10v10 or anything like that. They've never implemented that. Would have been quite cool, I think, because we could have trash talked the shit out of each other all night. But I think the way it'll work, we might have to just try and get some groups. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that didn't stop when I expected it to. And everybody and the dog is trying to load these bloody things in. Oh dear. Rolling Tides Fox. Right. Everybody's trying to get these done before the changes come in, because like I said, they are going to get level gated to level 59. I think it's 59 on these anyway, which is okay to a degree, and will actually help, but still not an ideal scenario. I mean, to be fair, it'll still be okay for my camp anyway, because of being able to use them on my roomkeeper, who's got 4 things that will need them. 4 legendary, well, sorry, 3 legendaries. One of them is max now. That's his DPS room. There's a troll there. Troll-a-lol-a-lol. Troll-a-lol-a-lol-a-lol-a-lol. That's it. Wait, I can't. Troll invasion. Yeah, there's lots of trolls around here. To be honest with you, this actually is part of the storyline where all the orcs and the trolls and everything kind of set ready for the siege at the southern gate. They kind of blocked it off so that nothing could dock, and they had the Corsairs coming along which could dock there as well. So they kind of took over Harland, basically, yeah, the key of Harland. Stopped anything managing to dock, and that was including Aragorn. However, he did manage to clear all that out. He had a good clear out. How well he cleared out a troll, I'll never know, but there we go. I've been shoveling for days. All on there. So the other news is obviously as of 2 hours ago, nearly coming up to 2 hours, Everspace 2 was launched on Steam and Good Old Games in early access development. I think it's called Game Development Preview on Good Old Games. So it's there for people to play, to download, to get involved with it. It is going to be in early access until next year. So 2022 what point in 2022 we don't exactly know yet, but hopefully it won't be too far into 2022. But they are handcrafting so much of the game that it's going to be a good task, and everybody's having to obviously work from home and everything like that. So it is kind of putting things on the back burner a little bit and slowing up development, but as long as we get there. Yeah, actually, yes, funnily enough, we did have a few bans. We have very few bans on the channel because we normally got a decent crew, but for whatever reason, yesterday we had a couple of people, and I suspect 2 of the people were the same person. Once he got banned, he created another account, trying to offer people downloads to various files to make 1080p work. And funnily enough, 2 of those people that we did ban yesterday have already been in touch and wanted a request of an unban. But I denied them. They can go fuck themselves. Yeah, they can put in a request. If you ban somebody, they can request to be unbanned. Because at the end of the day, sometimes it's done by, a misunderstanding or something like that. I mean, I can unban them at any time. I can, but they can put in a request. Now, yeah, there has been an occasion where that has happened. Somebody's just been a bit of a dick and, just come in. Sometimes it could be if they're a bit young and a bit gobby and stuff like that. Basically, Tom, I stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second, and, you can check that. Most people can. And there was one guy who was just, he was saying, you're lying to people. You're faking it. You're not running at 1080p. And everybody apart from him could. But there was one other guy in Falzer, I think it was. He couldn't get it to run at 1080p for whatever reason. But I said that it could be a restriction on his internet. If he's got it set to auto, it might not go to that. The resolution of his screen might not run at that or anything. And then this other guy was trying to offer him, a file to download. And it... Strygan, Strygan. Now, apparently some kind of programming language. I have no idea. I don't think that anybody should download anything from somebody you've never met before on off the internet. So, yeah, he kind of got a short, sharp shrift and got told to do one. Keepy was not in the mood for it, so he banned the first one, and then we had this other one that just turned up, and I checked his account today, and it was very dodgy. I checked his account today, and it was only created yesterday. So take that as you will. And he was coming back in saying, "No, you're wrong. The files are only this, and this." Oh yeah, if it's only this, and this, why does he need them? So no. Yeah, he's calling me a liar and everything. So he just Keepy just had no no substance to take in that sense, and he just went, "You know what, get lost, you're banned." But then we had another one that is we've seen him before, and it's Nigel Priv 69, and I was a bit confused with this one, if I'm honest, because I actually checked his previous messages, because when there's an unban request, you can check their previous messages. Now, normally, he's been absolutely fine. I'm not joking. He's been absolutely fine. He said, blah, blah, blah. He's interacted. And then yesterday, he just had 2 or 3 messages that were complete garbled gobbledygook. Like he'd put it into Google Translate and it hasn't translated properly. And, yeah, more than yours, Monkey, yeah. And when I looked, I was really confused as to how different it was. And I'm thinking, why has it changed? Well, I've kept him banned because I'm just thinking I don't want to be dealing with that every time. And all he said was like, please, he just said, no explanation or anything like that. Just said, please, in the unban request. Now, the other guy, the one who was actually the dickhead to start with, like Miklas Anderson or something he was called, or something like that. I can't remember. He actually did write, look, I'm really sorry. I was wrong. You were totally right. I'm thinking, why peddle that shit? If somebody says something to you, why just argue? Maybe, I don't know, but I have absolutely no idea. I mean, they can try and get in touch at another point, but I mean, he came in so infrequent, but it was such weird behaviour was the actual context of the messages. I'm like, huh? All about? Well, why have you said that? Because like I said before, his messages were absolutely fine. So, Yeah. It almost came across as hacked. Yeah, it was really, really bizarre. Really, really bizarre. So, hey, I mean, people can get in contact with me various ways. You know, there's Twitters, they can be on the Discord. And if they come in and say, hey, look, there was a problem with my account, you know, can blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, like I said, I checked it again today, and I've put it in the moderator section on our Discord, which obviously only moderators and myself can see. Just discussing the matter because I did get obviously notification that there was 2 unban requests, but it was just a bit weird. It really was a bit weird. Now today was supposed to be the most miserable day of the year. They call it the Blue Monday after all the Christmas festivities, the New Year's festivities, and everything's finished, and you know it's just back to the grindstone and everything. That people find this the most miserable day of the year, apparently. Well, I think everybody started yesterday because even last night, I was getting some grief on Twitter. Somebody tried to hack into my account again on Twitter. Anybody that's watching that's trying to do that shit, you might as well just save your time. I've got 2-factor authentication, and it's tied to this phone in my hand. You ain't fucking getting in. They keep trying every now and again. But yeah, it's to do with Everspace 2. There was a guy who's not happy that VR is not going to be in it in Everspace 2, and they just literally cannot develop it. They've just not got the time. They haven't got the money to do it with everything that's hit with COVID. And people just keep asking, and he was really, really picky and saying, you know, you're supposed to be leading the way. We need small companies to do this, you know, and this, and stay away from social media. Hey, I don't mind social media, Chris. Just some people need to realise that it's social media. You've still got some etiquette to follow on there. And that's companies as well as people. I mean, everybody has the bad days, and I totally appreciate that. But people need to realise that it is a public arena that you are dealing with, and you should treat people with respect. Now, this guy was just going on and on and on. I was interacting with him and said, look, it's disappointing, blah, blah, blah. And then actually Everspace stepped in. I know who it was that actually did step in. And they said, look, you're not making a fair comparison. We've kind of outlined time and time again why we're not going to do it. And the vocal minority of VR people are just pushing and pushing and pushing. And you're really starting to piss us off, basically. But that's the crux of the matter. At the end of the day, we are... Everspace is going to be what it is. It's a single player, non-co-op, non-multiplayer, non-VR experience in a much bigger scope than the original, and it costs a lot of money to do stuff like that. To be honest with you, Monkey, you can manage to get past that. I can game for more than an hour in VR, but you've got to get what calls your VR sickness legs. You know, it's like people, you know, people who work on boats, like fishermen and stuff like that. Anything like that. You know, motion sickness, if you can deal with that, you're all right. But that's a lot down to do with frame rate. If you don't have a good frame rate and smoothness of frame rate. Now, Monkey, I would think your eyesight, you may have a condition similar to mine if you can't use VR. The other thing I'll ask you is, you know them 3D images that you stare at, and then the image is supposed to appear. I'll guarantee that you can't do that either. Because I can't. I'm stigmatism, yeah. And no, I can't, yeah. I can play in VR. Don't think you can. Now, I was skeptical about this. I really was. If you could get hold of a set or try a VR set, just give it a whirl if you can. Don't think that you can't. Now, I have an eye condition. I've had it since birth. I've had 3 operations when I was well, young. I think the last operation I was about 9 when I had it. To try and correct my eyesight. And it's pretty much, you know, I can't really cure it. I've looked into it in an adulthood as well, and they said, yeah, possibly we could do something, but it could make your eyesight worse. So I was like, hey, I've got good vision. I'm 46 years old. I use these for streaming just so I don't get tired. I think, oh, right. Well, fair enough. Yeah, next step down is from blind. That's not the best type of thing. Yeah. I mean, Magic, she's got poor eyesight. Again, it's nothing through her fault or anything. She was always had it from very young. She has very strong lenses in her glasses. She's got beautiful eyes when she takes the glasses off. She just can't see shit. But, I'm stood in front of you. Are you? That kind of thing. But I struggled when I was younger, and VR, I thought, oh, that's great, that's going to be so immersive. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to do it because it's 2 lenses and I can't. The jokes write themselves, indeed. I could, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to view it, but I can. I actually managed, and if strangely enough, it was when I was at a gaming event. God, it must be about 5 years ago now, and Elite Dangerous was showing off, as well, because I was involved with it and everything, the launch, and they had a VR headset, and I managed to try it, and I thought, well, this is the acid test. If I can actually view it in this, I'm going to be able to do it. So luckily, I could actually use VR. Hence why last year, before COVID hit, and it was just before, well, COVID was just becoming about to start because they were going to go into lockdown, and I got a Valve Index, but they cocked up the delivery, or they tried to deliver it even a couple of days before, so we drove all the way to York to go pick it up from the depot after I finished work at about 5:30, 5:45 to pick it up. And that was the first time we went into a Tesco store after COVID announcement. And we went into York Tesco's, and the fucking place was bare because people had panic bought. Everything was just gone. Shelves were empty. Yeah, it really was. It was quite a weird experience. And that was probably the last time we had Burger King as well. Because we went for Burger King after that, because next to their Tesco's there's a Burger King. I do prefer Burger King burgers to McDonald's. That might seem like heresy, but just so yeah, exactly. And I do prefer McDonald's chips. What can you do, eh? So I'd rather go with the burger and the shit fries than the good fries and the shit burger. Yeah, I'd rather have it that way around. So yeah, see, how the fuck did we all of a sudden go from VR? Yeah. We're kind of just off in a different direction. We're weird. Don't know about diverse. Weird. But yeah. So I've had a few messages on Twitter and that, and asking if I'm going to be streaming Everspace 2. Sorry, we kind of diversed off there as well. Talking from banning people and everything. I'm not going to be streaming Everspace 2 until the weekend. So if you want to see it, there are other people streaming it. And if you want to get involved, go in there and dive in. It's on early access, like I say, on Steam and on Gherkins. I don't mind the Gherkins. Or Good Old Games. It's on there as well if you so wish. But I'm going to be giving away a key on Saturday night, so you might want to hold off. You might want to think, well, I'll see if I can win a key for free. But if you've already got it, you're free to enter. All I need is viewers in the channel. You've got to be viewing it at the time, and also you need to be a follower of the channel. Other than that, free to enter. And we managed to give away one on last Saturday night to Evans Murphy, all the way from America. Yeah, from America. And he won it. He was over the bloody moon as well, because he'd actually posted previously on his Twitter. He says that he can't wait for Everspace 2, and he was waiting for it to be released in early access. And then he couldn't believe his luck that he got one for free. After all that, we even saved someone some money. So, there he is. There's Keepy on his little mincer. Right, there we go. Proper fanboy. He was fanboy. Right, so read. So let's just plunk them into there. That warden's sword. Get rid of that. Axe. There are rumours. Generally started by me in the Gnomes Discord earlier today, actually. But possibly in the future, we may bring the warden out of retirement. Just because it's going to be the most shit-fest of a leveling experience on a warden. I could not get on with a warden. It did my boxing. But I think it'd be quite interesting to bring him out and see what happens along the way. Fun. I don't know whether it's going to be fun or just failure, but we'll give it a whirl anyway. We'll give it a whirl. So, right, Keepy, I will... Okay, I shall meet you at... I'll head to Estelad Land anyway. We'll head over there. So I'm just going to go do some instances with Keepy because He's going in on his minstrel, which means he gets will items, will-based items from doing these instances, which he's then going to give to me so that I can give them to my runekeeper. How you get around it, because my runekeeper doesn't have a lot of will gear around here. He's 121. Oh, no, actually not. He's 100. Ding, haven't we? I think we're 122 now on the runekeeper. I can't remember now. I can't remember. Yeah, I was going to say we dinged last night, didn't we? I think, yeah, we're 122. And he can get some gear around here for 121 upwards. I think he goes. Do it 1, 2 to make you. Okay. Didn't want to go in here, did I? No. Get out. Get out of here. Boy. Actually, no. Actually, double check. I actually got. We're with you in a minute. Keeps just double checking that I've actually got. Oh, 800. Oh, that's most of the time, not embers. Yup. Right,
let us not tarry.
So yeah, he's 122. Like I said, Keepy. I mean, I can't remember because I only ever kind of did it at 121 and then upwards. If I did it, say 125, would you get 125 gear as well? If you know what I mean. Not now, obviously, just at a later time. There he is. There he is. Boom. Ah. Right. Oh. Excellent. Like I say, I don't think I can do these, but hey, I might as well get this. I'll get some stuff while we're in here.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy. Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend. Will you hear my plight? Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Oh.
Will you hear my plight?
Right. So yeah, we'll do these on 122. Like I say, I'm going to be going in battering and splattering. We'll find a harrow. We'll get a harrowing out of the way. I always want to get that. Horrible. Change it to 122. It is there. We're in travel now. Boom. You realise double clicking it sets it off.
The forces of Uglakor and the Rangers of Ethereum. Guthmog's forces have fortified the outermost ring.
Let's just pull. I'm going to pull. Oh, he's going to pull.
Might be turned to your advantage.
Yeah, bringing friends. Just bring them, and then boom. Oh, that's buggy. That many around. Boop. I didn't realise there was a scout there. I didn't see him. I actually didn't see him. Sorry, Kira. I didn't actually see him, so I started picking up the gear and the boxes and stuff. And then he just started following you. Yeah, I'm an asshole, sorry. Da, da, da. Right, I'm just going to pile through these couple of groups as well, Pete. I'll pull these and I'll pull them back. Eee, there we go. Come here, you little. Well, this should go yellow like this, so we'll get a bit of better AoE. But I normally just have to think of targets, obviously. To the other setup temporarily AoE. There we go. Give that a whirl. Blink. Yeah, so you thought he was dead as well, yeah. Sounds about right. Dead marsh. Da da. Wow, magic just pulled An absolute doozy. Down. Didn't actually hear that, so that's quite good. I got away with that one, boys. Yay. Yeah. Very much. Blip, 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 blip. Boom. Don't forget your rockish weapons, Keepy. Don't forget your rockish weapons. Yeah. You can get the supplies, but I didn't had wrong. Now, Keepy, you just admitted you had the wrong instrument on. Really? And there's you having a go at me earlier today saying, you know, blah, 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 what your straight line, blah, blah, blah. And then you even have the wrong instrument on again. Sounds very familiar. Like trying to heal through the throne of the Dread Terror with your red legendaries, wasn't it? And shield too, see? It doesn't get any better, does it? The audacity. The audacity. Right, so that's the harrowing of the Morgul finish. Like I say, I'm just picking up the sigils of Imladithel. It does me a decent amount. Go on, jump. There he is. Just see him jump once and fail. Boom. Wow. Think of it.
Rain fire upon them! Worms, let loose!
Pull the old aggro there, isn't he? Yeah, all right. Super duper healing. I got a. Do you need any might, Keepy? I don't suppose you do actually, but I just thought I'd ask anyway. Wow, got 2 lots. Wow, you lucky git. So that, yeah, that's, you see, I can then give that to my Rooney Keeper. How you good on my guy? I thought you would be. Right. I'm just going to gather up these other ones as well. Come together, boys. Come together. Right, I'm just going to run in Keepy and take them all. Or not. Oh, here he is. It's like, no, I forget. I pulled. Like having a hunter with you. Pull anything and everything. But to be fair, Keepy could probably do this on a 2-man on this minstrel anyway, because of the survivability and the DPS that they have. So yeah, I'm not. Boom. Out of there. Oh, Starlit Crystal again. Nice. Damn handy. Ring. Right down there. That's like it. Right, let's leave it instant. Boink. Is it Yin yet? Oh no, it was Monkey. Buy me. Monkey, you could feel the wrath of magic for that. 995. You know what? If it would have been higher, that would have been hilarious. That would have been absolutely hilarious. Lower than 3. Lower than 3.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend. Will you hear my plight?
Cool. Right, next up then, Roosty McBoosty. Find the Roosty. Gas died of right. But it's higher than, so it's lower than 3,000, but higher than 14.
High above the Morgul Vale, nestled in a cleft upon the slopes of Agathras,
well.
lies Garth Dairovon, the Shadow Roost. It is said to be home to Agnar, the terrible winged brood mother of the fell beasts of Mordor, whose countless children become favoured mounts.
But you want the eggs, TP? Oh, you get. Oh, wait, you just. Hey, oh.
My anger builds!
Yeah, it might build, but it doesn't matter. Boink. Ah. Higher than 1,500. Just doing a quick reforce keep and like, I'm not fucking about. I'm not waiting for you, you twat.
Away from me, pest!
Whoa, shit. That's me dead. He did actually belt me for the first time. That's the first time I've ever been pulted that far. Damn, that was a hell of a punt. Jesus. To be fair, I was chancing it a bit, Keepy. I know. I was hoping I could take him down before then, but that's the furthest I've ever been punted by Kersarak the Rent. The little shit. Well, the big shit, actually. He's not a little shit, is he? But that was a hell of a knockback. Like I say, I don't normally get punted that far. But he was like, "Nip, I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you." Hell, it's a hard hit, actually. Hit. Eggs. Oh. Oh, it's higher than 1,800. Oh, okay. So close. What the hell? More than 15. Here's. Grab that egg. Grab. Oop, hang on, stand on. Higher than 8. Lower than 1,900. Right. No, cool then, you mean? Right. Do you want to collect eggs or... Yeah, you collect eggs. I'll just collect things.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly! Toss the egg into the cavern below!
Come on.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly, toss the egg into the cavern below!
He's like, come on, quick trade, quick trade. Big fight. Special.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly, toss the egg into the cavern below!
How you doing, Hark? Good evening to you, sir. Ooh, magic just shot a load early. Oh.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly, toss the egg into the cavern below!
Oh, after all that as well, it's lower. Oh, keep it. Oh, Bale has just gone. Oh, I know what I'm going for. Oh, it's higher. Oh, there's so many. So few numbers. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Which one is it? Oh! Oh, people are like, what's my car? Ah, there we go. Keep. He's just like, fuck this shit. I'm just having that coins. I don't mind if I'm in the middle of Gas Diroval. And do you know what? He's actually multitasking because he's here with me. Kicking the shit out of things. Typing potato. Potato. Oh, no. This shows you can't get the aggro off. No matter how you try. Oh, hello. Not again. The pest? That's the pest. Keepy's like, gimme, fried chicken. Ooh. I got an Amphalas Crystal of Remembrance on that one. That's not bad. Curious Moral Famous Ring as well. And Glimmering Ithel Runics. Yeah, right, we'll put that down there. I actually got an Amphalas Scroll of Empowerment as well. Couple of them down there. You did give me, that's the Will Outgoing Healing over there. We'll get that down there. That there, that's might. That's might as well. That's might as well. And ooh, there we go. Right, let's leave this instant. Like, I need to go get some eggs. Dun, da, da, da. Cool. Oh wait, after. Oh yeah, and I can take the Swain Harrowing. Yeah, whichever you want, keep it. I mean, do you want to do the fill spell so you've got all the 5 quests done? FFA on. Little FFA. I hate Phil, even the first message in the asking group is bad. But Yeah, Keepy, all I was doing is the deep lichen, where you collect the deep lichen and the smooth stones, and then obviously you just come out of there. I don't even get to the chests or anything. So that's one of your 5 quests per week. So you obviously get your 10, don't you? So you do 5 one day, 5 another, and then you've got your 2 complete instances one day, and then you 2 complete the next day. So you do it in 10 in one. Oh bollocks! Yeah, I never do. I never do it in one day. Because the other ones are just too slow. Again. Right, so we sell that. Wait a minute. Sell that. Right. Wait a minute. Wait, well. Sell that. Sell that. Right back. Fine. Found. Oh. That's it. Get rid of that. Spears. We need $1. Spears. And all these things here. That's there. Fine. Oop. No worries, Keith. No worries. Let's bring up the storage. We have the amphilastical helmet. Going to there. That's amphilastical. Remember there. That is pulling out healing. So that's 1, 2. Trader. That's not trade. That can go into Legendarium. That one can go into Legendarium. Well, that trade. That trade as well. That's fantastic. Out of all that. Break that out. Oh, lovely. Heavy armor there. Right, easier. Oh, this is off the Great Barrows. Enjoy the Great Barrows, my friend. Oh yeah, got it. And just lock that into there. Point. Oh, that into there. Don't need that. There. That. Well. Bring that out. There. That out. That in there. Right. 23 silver to spend on that stuff. And right, he's ready. He's ready. Weirdly enough, still on my fellowship, it's just still showing fail. There. I'll keep the money in the heist. Bad. Go. Right, that's that. He's gone. Shared storage. Legendarium. In. Legend. Oh, it's a decaying one. Oh, yeah, I can't do anything with that. Oh, very rude. That can put into there. Potentially. That can go. Just not two things. Gives it a bit of room. Right, Keepy then. So, you've done harrowing. Just harrowing. Just one harrowing. Okay. Harrow. Right, so. 2. Type. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Go back in again. 1, 2, 2. Master criminal is Monkey. Bit of a dubious character.
In an attempt
That's what you get, you see, Bristol City fan.
And the Rangers of Athelion, Guthmor's forces have fortified the outermost ring.
Just gonna pull them all.
Believing the iron
There we go.
and Guthmor might be turned to your advantage. Ramrod has to ignite a war between lords beneath your
Wow. Just obliterated them all. I've used a skill there that I don't think I've ever used before. Oh yeah, I can't collect anything, can I? Dickhead. Duh. Skill was it that I just fired off there that fucking just blasted them all? Fuck was it? Blue skill, I've never seen it before in my life. No worries, keep it. I'll just keep plying through because I can't actually collect anything here, so I'll just clear the way a bit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's that one. Born for combat. I have no idea what that ever does. Spook it. Oh. Like I say, I'll just carry on clearing the way for you. Because I don't need anything around here, so. I'm just kick ass. There. I know I don't need to go this way around, but hey, I don't normally kill these, so I'm going to kill them for a change. So they don't feel left out. All in the name of equality. Oops. All clear. Monkey was like the Joker in the Dark Knight. Oh, here he is. I don't think so. Come back here. Isn't it weird how he goes running off after you, PP, and you've not even done anything? Just might see your gear and just go, do you know what? That's more stressful than mine. Gather around, you maggots. Oh. Yeah, I don't get anything from these, but there you go. There you go. Trousers of healing. Wow, just what I need. I'm sure it'll be better than the stuff I've got anyway. So. Right, I'm just going to keep running, Keepy, and just pull them all into that next area. Come on. Come on. Come on, Gazzy-poo. Come on. In here. Come on. In this corner. Come on. Let's have a hug. Let's all have a hug. Oh, it stunned me. Shit, that was a good idea. Boink. Died. That was quick. Very quick. Said the actress to the bishop. Boop. There is always that. Aye. Famous earring. Boink. There we go. Boom. Stuffs. Nice stuffs. Peasy, lemon, peasy. How are we doing? Anyway, we've got Keepy, we've got Hart, we've got Furlong, Jimmy's in, Lewis, Magic Mail, and Monkey, Nelbrin, Baz. Acid Wiz is here. Bombadillos, Rose 96, Dardle or Nate, Isobe, Fuka, George Waddy, Inyaldi Ildalara, Chris is still with us, Lyran, Myrot, Borez 123, Natfire Angel, Questman, Scotty, and Broom Fondell. Hello. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I'll have it now. Yeah. I say I'm not wrong. I know my trifles. I know my trifles. I say I know my trifles. Oh, I need to repair. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Right. Let's just put, no. Yeah, we'll just put it into trade so I know that that's good. Oh shit! Pain item. Again, need to sell it, and I've got it locked. So you need to unlock it, sell it, buy back. Boink. Buy back. Once you buy it back, doesn't matter. It's there. Right. I'm actually just going to mail it straight across. It was so cheap. I didn't realise it was that cheap. Oh yeah. And the other thing is you need to put the recipient's name because it's only bound to account. So as soon as you put one tag to your account, that's fine. If you don't, it gets sent. So there we go. Hopefully. Maybe. Not. Sending. Oh, hang on. It's going slowly. It's going. There's a bit of a backlog. Yep. Okay. It went a bit wonky there. Wonky donkey. There we go. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unlock these. I don't actually have any more. Thank you. Let me just have a look at the gear. Just, I've got a small reclaimers. Hang on, let me just see if we can find something that's named after that. So Torque, T-O-R-C. So we've got Mulga Reclaimer's Torque at 121 with a healing. So this one specifically is Might, Vitality, and Outgoing Healing. Oh, that's a minimum 130. Might, Vitality, Outgoing Healing. Right, okay, so I don't need to replace any of the lower level ones. We've got 3 of them fuckers. Actually, we've got 2 the same. 3957. Actually, that one's a little bit there. That's a 410. So we're going to get rid of that one. And hopefully, and we'll get rid of that one as well. Break them down for parts. Because that one's a 401, sorry, a 121 at 400. That one's block. That one's outgoing healing, and then that one's outgoing healing. But that's a 410. But it's a physical might vitality. Right. So the next one we're going to look at is the hardened iron torque. Okay. So that's fellowship tradable, but incoming. That's better as a Guardians, but I don't think I need it on the Guardian, to be fair. Bring up the shop. Sell that. Anything else is that's binding. That's binding, so we'll just buy them back. Right, so these are tradable, blobbable, throw-awayable. So might and outgoing healing 401. That's going as well. Don't need that because that's only going to be a captain. I'm not going to make another captain all of a sudden. That can go as well. The earring. So if we look at the stud, see what we've got on studs. 410 defense. That's the silver 401. Might, vitality, fate, physical mastery. Might, vitality, parade. Okay, so we haven't actually got one of them at 122. Vitality, fate, of parish. Stick that in there. There's. Always a bit of a bad idea doing it around here. So I'm going to pick up the bracelet. We'll just see if that's better. Because these are 122 with slightly higher level. So we play them as tempered. There's tempered bracelet. That's a 401. So this one gives us might, vitality, block, and bit. 3162. Yes, that's slightly better than that one. So set that one out and plonk that there. That is a 122 there, and that's a 122. Again, I don't think I'm going to use it because I'm not going to bring anything through with these stats. Resistance and incoming attack. We'll go with that. We're taking some stuff out. What we're going to do then is use that. Populate that. Populate that one. That. That. So we're not going to use the Ithel hands that I'm aware of anyway. Line. Halting to miss. Oh yeah, okay, he's off on his little guardian. Little guardian, keep it guardian. As you do. As you do. That's glory. Back to there. Back to there. Weird. The legend. Same with this glimmering art solid. Wow, everybody got wiped out in that heist. It's all going tits up now, isn't it? It's all going wrong. Everybody's dying on their ass. Shocking. Absolutely. Keepy's got some sausage. Open. Right into there. Boink. Not back into there. Ingots. Eventually. Never a good idea. Let's actually open the bags, bolts, everything. Forever dragging stuff across, especially back into your bolt. Right. So we've got anything to trade. We've got Amphalas we can give him. Trade that off there as well. That can stay there. That is handy in a buffle. Okay, let me just check. Have I got? This is obviously a brace. I not got something better for this champ. I've just been looking. Just look at braces. The Morgul Reclaimers. So it's a 122, but I mean even that I'm using is not as good. Why am I not using that as a finesse and crit? Oh, I think it's because of the vitality. No, dead. That's an item level 405. Oh my, it is mercy less, but it's no. Maybe not then, maybe not. Let's over again. So that's not really might. That's coming healing. Yep. Might vitality block. That's a 122. Again, massive on the crit. 130. So yeah, it's just a lack of 409. Oh, see, that's bound to spam. I don't know why I've got that there. Have that one in there. That should go. I get traded out to spam. Amicus Maximus Ridius. Right, let's just switch over then. Let's log out Terry. I'm just going to take a quick AFK. I shall be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. And I shall be back very, very shortly. Hopefully. Yes. Boop, boop. And we're back. There we go. Right. Oh. I want to press that one. That one. You fool. Come. How did you do, everyone? Good evening. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We are indeed. He was firing his load together when he uses a bit previous for FFA. So yeah, we're just having a relaxed stream. It was my first day back at work after a week off today. I'm feeling a little bit on the tired side, so I thought we'd just chill. Let's not do a great deal. Wednesday this week, so a couple of days time, we will be into our 4th session for D&D. It's one we call Let's Roll. Play on words there, because you obviously roll the dice, ROLL, and then we're playing a role because we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. So a bit of a play on words there. So yeah, we're going to be diving into that on Wednesday. Will be probably about 7:30 start time. Me, myself, Lewis, and Keepy and Baz, with Val as our DM as we run through that. For more pooping in the woods, indeed. Lewis just, his character just shits all the time. I have no idea why. It's just, got bad bowel syndrome or something. So I hope you can join us for that. It will be fun. Ooh, actually, I can. I don't think of it now. Box. Don't really need them. So I don't need to do anything here, do I? On the hunter, I can just go back to Minas Tirith and do the dailies there. With Frank Bruno and a chip. Yeah, indeed. Lewis does sound like a Frank Bruno. If you don't know who Frank Bruno is, it's a very famous boxer from the UK who was heavyweight champion of the world, but then he famously got the shit kicked out of him, I think, by Mike Tyson. But to be fair, Mike Tyson was one of a kind. He was an absolute beast in his day.
How may I help you, friend?
Keepy takes them again. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He's on form tonight. His sausage sandwiches are kicking in, I think. But yeah, I'm thoroughly pleased the way the streams are going at the moment. I mean, having so many of you guys coming in and just watching the gameplay and getting involved and helping the channel grow. It's actually phenomenal. It's kicked on better than I ever thought it would. We've done so well since probably at the middle of last year when all the server issues and everything, and people were coming in. Like, you even lost that as well. Unbelievable. Wow. Right, so we're just going to do the northern Ramassi. What? You had the jackpot earlier. Now you got the super jackpot. There she is moaning that she never wins anything. Yeah. Own the. Right, here already. Fix, indeed, an absolute fix. Even I think it's a fix, and I'm in control of the bot. See, here we go. Casualties have fallen. Magic wins the heist. Hang on. Have you been fiddling with my bot? She's been fiddling with my bot. Unbelievable. I never win anything, she says. Then all of a sudden, it's wins this, and wins this. Chris, I try to answer them. I'm not saying I can give an opinion on some things, but I can't always answer every question. But luckily enough, we've got so many cool people in the channel that know their shizzle. They do indeed know their shizzle. If I can't answer it, they can dive in as well. So, like I say, it's not just LOTRO we play, and we try and it's probably one of the hardest things to be on Twitch, if I'm honest. Is a variety streamer. Now, I'm very aware that LOTRO is the mainstay of the channel, and long may it stay that way. However, I do like to play other games because, I everybody likes to play a little bit of different stuff from time to time, and that's the same for me. So generally, if I get a chance to play something, I then like to stream it, so it shows people what it's like, you know. And if people can't play a game for whatever reason, or they just want to see what a game is like, it gives that person that opportunity to have a look at the game for free, you know, at the end of the day, because you're seeing it while I'm playing it. A lot of people don't understand it still. A lot of people are like, you actually sit and watch people play games, and it's very alien to people, but it's a way of interaction. It's a way to, you know, get involved with others. I don't know what level he's actually is, but I just shot his targets in one. But yeah, it's like I say, it's a way and a means of actually being able to try out new games. I know, exactly. There's the famous little cartoon about somebody saying, God, you're just going to sit there watching people play video games. And then they turn around and say, yeah, you're just sat there watching other people play sports, aren't you? You know, so... Some people just don't want to get the whole idea that, you know, there is a different world out there. Let's go Sana. Fuck. No. Flies back on the stairs. They do, Lyron, they do. I mean, I think a lot of the time as well, it's a lot of it's down to not ignorance, but not understanding that people like different things. I mean, I like watching sports. I always have, because I used to partake in a lot of sports in my younger years, and not so much now because of work and gaming and streaming and everything. I just don't have time or the fitness to do it. But I still appreciate the skill of physical sport, and I will quite happily and I'll quite happily watch them, as will Magic. She's got into sports a little bit more, you know. I think it helps when people explain things as well. If you get told to sit there and watch a game of American football, the NFL, most people will go, what the fuck was all that? And not understand it. If you can have someone that's got even the most rudimentary understanding of the rules of the game and explain it, you think, right, you do try and start grasping it. That doesn't mean then that you fall in love with the game, but it gives you an understanding and an appreciation. Same with people coming into streaming and watching people stream or play a certain game. Ask the question, what does that do and how do you do that? Deathless off. Who is the most rested this Monday? Not me. Not me. Oh, when my alarm went off this morning at 6 AM, bloody hell. That did not feel good. There he is, back in his cash car. But yeah, like I say, having somebody explain anything, whether it be sports, be streaming, anything like that. I mean, even Magic's mum and sister didn't understand the concept of me playing and streaming. They had no concept whatsoever. They thought it was a little bit weird. However, after, and I think probably the Twitch Sings event did change their whole perception of what the community and the interaction and the fun that you can have with people who you may never meet ever in your life. However, you guys and girls get to see me. I don't know what you look like. You get to see me and kind of interact and we have fun. They didn't understand that concept, and they saw the interaction and the fun and the laughs and everything that we had in the Twitch Sing stream, and it changed their whole perception of it. So, right, yeah, so you can have fun and it's good for a lot of people. Because the perception is, it's just nerds on the internet playing games. But we all know it's not like that. We all know that it's a different concept, and it's cool. It broadens people's horizons. Yeah, I mean, like I say, Chris, having the ability to see gaming, you still get the odd dickhead. You still get the one that's like, you just geek. You know what you sat at home for. you know, and you still get it. You still, you know, you will always get it because there's always one moron, either too idiotic to understand the concept that people don't like the things that you like, but that is not a problem. That they'll just diss it and everything, and it's just ignorance. It really is. But hey, you can't change everybody's perception and beliefs on stuff. So you just enjoy what you enjoy, and we all enjoy this. We're going forward. We're growing. We're being more involved. Things are trundling along nicely. 2021 hopefully is better than 2020 for everybody. And if we can grow this together, and like I say, I always say it, and I hate repeating myself because it sounds very twee, is that I don't have a channel without you guys. If you do not come, if you do not come and watch, if you do not interact, if you do not follow the channel and just be there when I'm streaming.
Gondor needs your aid.
God damn it, I can just travel back. My channel doesn't exist. I don't do this, you know, because I do this for a bit of entertainment, a bit of fun, and for gaming as well. I'm not in this for making any form of money because, by God, if I was, I'd be doing it full time. But I don't, so I don't. That's why I've got an actual, I say, proper job. And that seems very kind of slanderous towards the people who do stream full time. I have another job that pays my rent, my mortgage, my bills, along with magic. So, yeah, Chris. I mean, that is alien. Magic herself. She was alien to the concept of playing for hours and hours and hours. Now she has played. She's played on Nintendo DS's and Wii's and Wii's, but you know, and that's for bodily country. But all those kind of things, you know, she gamed to that. PC gaming was totally alien to her, and then she saw me do it. It was like, what the hell, how do you do all that? That's not because I'm good. It's just it's an alien concept. You could show a foreign language to somebody who's never seen a foreign language and like, bloody hell, what's that? And then you can hear somebody speak it, and you're like, wow, you do that by that, yeah. Just learning, and she's learned very well over the last 2 years since we had her own PC. She struggled to start with manipulation of WASD keys and turning the mouse around, but she's even completed Remocant, the Shelob raid, before I did. She went in there with a group of elites, don't get me wrong, they did carry her a little bit, that's no disrespect to her, but they powered her through it, but she went through it and she didn't fuck up. So that's a win-win, you know? At the end of the day, it's a progression, it's a learning process. She now understands the concept of what it's like to stream. She understands the complexities of PCs to a degree. She understands how gaming can be addiction, as she quite rightly says there. So yeah, it is hard to make people realize what it's all about. And streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, wherever, is pushing that out there. But you've got to remember the gaming industry is bigger totally than the movie industry and the music industry. It's huge because of the money that it generates and the interest it generates. And then when somebody turns around and says, oh, that's shit, I don't know why you sit at a PC. It's just the same as somebody listening to the same music all the time or creating music. I mean, PCs and anything you can create is predominantly done now on PCs. Be it laptops or iPads or iMacs or whatever. They're all the same concept, you know, PCs, laptops and iPads and all that. But they're all the same concept. But you've got to kind of change people's perceptions, and it is very, very difficult. And like I said, it's not necessarily just because killed a troll there because screen shook. But yeah, we get there just over time. But thank you very much, as always, to everyone for dropping in. And like I say, getting a persistent 20-30 people per stream is just phenomenal. It absolutely is phenomenal. And I hope, even if I start playing other games and stuff, you'll still come along just for the shits and giggles and the fun of it all, because that's what it's all about. It's about the channel. It's not just about the game itself. So get a hit on it. I think he got a hit on it. Get a hit on it. Might be having troll trouble on this one again. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, LARPing is live action roleplay. So pretty much if you imagine you were doing a kind of Dungeons and Dragons scenario, or if you were doing a reenactment of an old battle or something like that, that's classed as LARPing because you are playing live action roleplay. So it is doing it in person. So yeah, it all changes the difference, and there's a lot of work involved. It is a passion. There is a lot of work involved. You know, all these people that are cosplayers and they're like, oh, you're just doing dressing up and this, that, and the other. Why are you 6? It's not that. There's a lot of work in it, and some of the top quality ones are bloody phenomenal work. They really are. Right. See if I can get over here because I don't know if it rolls. Can't get there. Oop. Right, I'm just gonna get on the war steed and then go outside. I'm not bothered about the other stuff. No, Chris, I've never LARPed, to be fair. Never. No, I need crew mode. Yeah, all I do, yeah, I'll just wear the hat. Yeah, that's it. That's my LARPing. I literally just wear the hat. Let's dive outside again. So we've done the captains now, but I'm just there's a follow around. After everything you've won, now you're moaning. Why do you went on his own? You didn't get involved in that. Nope. Nope. That's why he went in on his own. Nope. 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 I'll do, Lozo. How are things in Middle Earth? They're fairly settled at the moment. You know, they're not doing too bad. Things are tickling along. Got a possible disruption in the game later this week, but you know, a bit of a disturbance in the force with changes that are inbound. But hey ho, we'll deal with them. It's a hiccup in a lot of things, but never mind. The game still goes on. How are you, Lolzo? House tricks in Lolzo land. Everybody, it's like Monkey Land, the Lolzo land, Keeper land, Chris land. Everybody comes from a land. Good. Yep. If you call down under, you come from a land down under. You better run. You better take cover. Can you hear that thunder? Oh, Australian. Yeah, or men at work. Yep. Men at work. I can reference a lot of 80s songs. Yeah, oh, very good, Keepy. You're referencing a bit of Terry there, the counterweight continent, indeed. You've got to understand the books, really. And Terry Pratchett. Yeah, the counterweight continent. Sadly, he's obviously departed. Absolute genius of a writer. Once you actually got into his style and you understood his humour, you were like, really, I can't believe you managed to get away with that and say those things that you've said. And even like the Patrician was just an amazingly well-written character because you knew how clever he was. Dangerously clever as well. Yeah. Trolls have respawned. Oh, him there. He's probably killed that one. Boink. Boink. Roll there though. Boink. Boink. Right, so that's 5 of each. Can't get to there's Yeah. Yeah, I've got right, so we need one more tent, 2 more orcs, there's that, and then a troll. Now, if you do ever struggle for trolls, the 2 quests that you pick up here, one is to kill Harlan trolls, which is 5 of 6, but I still need 2 more after that. Now, what you can do is, because that's in the Pelennor fields, you can go outside, and there's a couple of them there as well, which is very handy. Right. Oh, fucking Roomkeepers are worse than bloody hunters, because they can, on the fly, on the run, zap, 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 zap. Whereas hunters, yeah, apart if you get the different stance, you can. Oh, there's a fucking troll there. I've just seen a fucking troll. Bollocks. Fuck. This is where it gets really annoying. You think, I just want one. Unless if you actually bloody literally sit on the spawn point. 10 minutes waiting for a bloody troll to spawn. And I do still need some more orcs. Yeah. I just don't know why they don't do it quicker with the spawn, because they must know from the data how many people are actually grouped up in here, because there's not many, if any at all. There was a couple, one with the roomkeeper and one with the champion. That's it. Oh, hello. Boop. Boop. Having this roll. There's one here. Right, that's that done. Oh, that's handy. So we need 2 more orcs in here. Oh, shouldn't be too dramatic. And then we'll leave the instance. That's all you need to do. Just leave the instance.
Holy shit, Snap!
Dark Lord Nate, thank you very much. Have some epic tracks, guys. Thank you for the follow. There he is. Da, 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 da. Indeed. Right, just fire that over, shall we? Boom. There we go. Pulling the orcs is complete. Right, we need. Oh, what? Why? Which wasn't? Ooh, hang on. Who haven't we got? Is it crewman? I just realised we haven't actually got. Let's kill that one. Oh fuck! Oh, for God's sake! I'm a supremely accurate hunter, and I can't all of a sudden shoot past a little pole. Really? I'm missing one of the captains. No. I'm trying to circle which one it is I'm actually missing. Captains. The Darga.
Holy shit, Snap!
2-9 Savoy, thank you very much. There we go. Have some epic sax guy. Now this morning I made a minstrel just trying out. Now I'm playing with my Berg, and yes, it's weird not to have the hunter pots. Yeah, see, this is it. You kind of spoil yourself if you play a hunter to start with. You then like, I can't get to so and so very easily. I can't get to so and so. Yeah, because you got used to the hunter pots. But the other classes are still good. I mean, at the end of the day, the survivability on the champ is better than the hunter. The DPS is high on the hunter. The Darga. There it is. Come on. Do me something. Point. There we go. There we go. Now we can leave. We'll just get one of the trolls in. We'll speak to Turgon just outside, but then we'll get the one of the trolls from the Pelennor. That'll be that. But yeah, the minstrels are in a good place, though. They are actually in a very good place. They're still the main healer, but they're also as good as mobile DPS as well. You can run around with your anthems, your songs, and all sorts of other shizzle. Ba-ba-da. Right. Move you over here, so we head down here. Level 8, yeah. To be honest with you, though, I actually think the early levels, when you're leveling a new character, are always some of the most fun. Because you're finding out, yeah, you end up doing the same quest that you've done, like, lots of times before if you've got several characters. But it's always fun because you're discovering more about that character, that class rather, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is how it is. Oh God, I haven't been here in ages, because you spend a lot of time in it, obviously early on, in and around the Shire and Erid Luin and all those kind of places. But then you leave them and you don't go back for anything, not for a while anyway. Well, let's just put back to Minas Tirith. So yeah, if you are just starting the game, if you've just got into Lord of the Rings Online, definitely enjoy the earlier levels. Yeah. But Keeper, you know the Lawmaster class inside out. I mean, how many Lawmasters have you got? You've got about 6, haven't you? Bonkers. Bonkers. Barter, right? Barter for some. Yeah, but so okay, take group content out of it. Let's say solo play. You actually know it inside out. Gone through all the content, God knows how many times on just a Lawmaster. Yeah, I mean it's a grind when you get there. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's go. Get storage, shall we? Oh, we're at 3 turns. Can't really do that one. This back. Handy. Handy, Randy. Bam, bam, ram. Bam, bam, ram. Right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Rue. And I'm just going to drag... well, Magic's going to drag me around on her hunter. She's going to do the Minas Tirith dailies. Because her characters are... she's got 2 characters, and both of them are fully done, aren't they? With your legendary, so you can generate some of the things for me. Daedalus, how are you doing, my friend? Good evening. Now, the reason I'm going to bring my Guardian along is just because of the pure DPS. He's a little bit on the weak and poor side in comparison to other classes. So having a hunter drag you around is quite handy. Dragging it around. Drag it around, drag it around, drag it around. Yeah. Indeed. Salutations and greetings. Right, let's enter Middle Earth. Fine with that. Wait to load in. There we go. Oh yeah, I ordered. I presume so. Yeah. No, yeah. Not yet. Right. I actually just need to go to my house. There's a house. This moose. Right. So let's just pop to my house. The reason I'm going there is if you do. Hang on. Just told you. Why have I got the deep lichen there? Why have I got deep lichen? Let me just have a look at my quest. That's the Veil of Source. Ah, that's the trial. Okay, that's that's the only one should have completed. I think I've done them all on this character. So in Veil of Source. I have, because that's complete. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right, so we'll head to house. I managed to max out my Lawmaster's Imbued Raiding book this morning. That felt nice. Yeah, my Runekeeper, I've managed to max it out. The only thing I haven't got is the actual crafted runes and proper runes yet. Obviously, I use the Ithel ones as well, but I do need a crafted one for well. Right, here we go. Spamicus, my Hungary rabbit hat wearing guardian. He is a little beast.
Could I speak with you a moment? How can I be of service?
That's the Wender quest. Underwear. Off. Put that on. And then I will get on the horse. Oh yeah, they all want a bell for last. Yeah, there we go. And if you haven't seen it, this is one of the rewards from, I think it was the Halloween festival. So you can get the costume of the Witch King, which is cool. Then you can terrorize people. Wander around Brie and they're like, what's that?
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friend. Right, so I'm gonna go to I can actually. I can port there. I was just. I'm just porting there now. I'll be there in about 10 seconds. I'm not only going to use it once. You're going to port me back to Minas Tirith anyway, so what matter? I don't need it again. There we go. Right. There it is. Over there. I remember the first time in Rivendell and not leaving, just the music view. Yeah, it's one of those little iconic things. First time you go to Rivendell, first time you go, I don't know, into Moria, the first time you see the Shire, you know, even stuff like that. All these little things just make the game what it is. Big fella.
How may I help you, friend?
Oh, I can't travel on my horse. Yeah, I've got to come out of costume. Forgot about that. Yeah, the moment, yeah, when you see the view as you head down the long ramp from the Troll Shores. Yep, that's the first view you get of it with the homely house. Yep. I actually, the first time I saw it, because obviously you get the envisagement of what Rivendell looked like from the films. Obviously, that's a very visual look at somebody's concept of what it was like. I actually thought that it was a little bit weird was the house, because obviously it looks like a book and everything. And I'm like... but I can see its purpose. Right. There we go. Continue quest. Well, I couldn't even get things to start there. No, what I actually might do is I don't know if I can do it in this instance. Just have you killing everything and me running around just a Witch King. But I think I don't think I can interact with anything when I've got the costume on. So I can't pick up like the chains and everything. Don't think so anyway. It might bar me from actually wearing a costume here as well. Yeah. Nope. No. Get that carried. I've got to be in human form. Ooh, I can't interact. It just takes you about 5 minutes to change back into your costume, out of your costume. I don't want to screw all that one further back down the other side. Burn the thorns on these. Yeah, Daedalus, yeah. Bane of Shelob does mean Mel Wedreth has actually killed Shelob. Yep. Yep, killed her 3 times, haven't you? I've only killed her once, but that's what we did last, not this Saturday, last Saturday. So yeah, if you want to see the video of our fight getting to Shelob and killing her, you can see it on the YouTube channel. It is uploaded on there. I generally upload all my streams to YouTube just simply because it's a lot easier for a viewing experience. People can, access YouTube a lot easier via smartphones and TVs than it is Twitch. Twitch is always a little bit harder to navigate. So I just slightly trim the videos, upload them to YouTube, and then boom, done. Plenty we can kill downstairs. Cash cow's here, so I'm going to go get him. Not done anyway. Supplies. Yeah. That could be the last one. Okay, supplies. Just wanted to get cash cow before he did. To be honest with you, Ethelos off. It's not too bad because Twitch has a built-in video highlighter trimmer kind of thing. Hang on. Down is it. Yep. So you can just trim basically the startup, which is overly long, and then obviously I need one more warrior. Right, so we need supplies. So yeah, it is quite. It's a lot easier than it would appear to be. So usually, if I do 2 streams a day or something like that, then I just edit it very quickly. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes, and then once it's edited as a highlight on Twitch, I then export it to YouTube. So it's kind of ready for me when it gets to YouTube. And then I schedule it to go live the following day, because obviously once you upload it to YouTube, it needs to process. It needs to process SD and HD as well. So, and then I just set it to go the following day at random times during the day. It doesn't really matter. But then it's up there. So I used to before I realised that there was an export button. I used to actually download the streams. Now, bearing in mind this stream now is nearly 5 gig, and I've only been on for 2 hours. So if I do like a 4-hour stream, you can imagine it's 10, 12 gig, etc. So I had to download all that and then upload. So, but luckily they export directly from Twitch to YouTube. Yeah, blue handy. Is that all of them? It is. It's because my supplies ticker is catching up. It's way behind. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Ethlosoft, no. No, the quality stays the same. It doesn't improve. It's still 1080p, but obviously if there's any pixelation on the stream, because obviously moving objects, etc., you know, you do get pixelation. A still image and games such as like League of Legends or anything like that with very minimal movement on screen will always look better on a stream than something like an FPS game, or even this to a degree. If I start moving the camera around a lot, there's a lot of movement, so it might go pixelated, but then as soon as you stop, it'll start to kind of settle down. There's not as much movement, so it doesn't have to work as hard with the encoding. Now, you can improve that with the quality in settings in things like XSplit and OBS, but once you start improving quality, it then puts more of a strain on your system. So this is where some of the big streamers have the like the dual PC setup. One is the gaming PC, and then they export to another one, and then the other one is literally just the streaming setup that literally will just encode the stream, and it can have really high settings. But the other thing is as well is bitrate. Bitrate is vitally important. I stream at 6 megabits per second, or 6,000 kilobits per second, which is the maximum allowed for an affiliate, which I am of Twitch. Partners and that get a higher amount, and I think YouTube is even the highest. I think they allow I can't remember whether it's something like 14 megabits per second upload, which is doable. I would be able to do that on my PC, on my internet connection. It does, you know, go up to that. However, I don't stream to YouTube anyway, so I'm limited to 6. If I could increase it, then that's all well and good, but I can't because of the ingest servers only allowing me to take 6 megabits per second. But it's okay with, like I say, with Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. You don't generally have too much of a problem with it. It can be, as I've said, more of a problem with FPS games with a lot of movement. It can be like, ooh, all very pixelated, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, balls. Need a slot. Add the access to the bishop. Hang on. Oh, now my game's thinking about crashing. Literally frozen on me. A little blue circle. There we go. There we go. There's more effort. In a stone. All infested stone. Nice. Help me. Realise I don't. Special task and is to go base stone. Like pass at Aragon in audio use. There we go. Like that. And wink. Right. Just go to land. A second. Daedalus, they've got a kind of ability to go off on a little tangent to a degree. I mean, they do a lot of like filler stories as well. You know, they have created some characters that aren't necessarily in the book or in the canon, but they can certainly embellish things to a degree. But it always has to have some kind of basis. They don't just... I think the Tolkien Enterprise or whoever it is that oversees it now, I'm not entirely sure, they can pretty much turn around and say, no, you're not putting that in. So I think there's still a process that has to be followed. That they do not go too extravagant with the content or any designs kind of thing. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we've put a shit out when we're following somebody again. Cleared up. One off to the south there. Wow, really laggy in here. The problem as well is they kind of create... I wonder if they've done it, you know, to alleviate the stress on Minas Tirith. Are you a target? You know, for the changes and stopping people coming to Minas Tirith like this all the time because of what you can only get from them. I do wonder if they've done it to stop so many high levels coming back and stressing the servers in and around Minas Tirith. So if you don't need to come here, you're not going to have as many players. Wow, can't believe that didn't actually work. So laggy that my skills were firing off and I was whacking at thin air. Yeah, I did. Right. Yeah, there's somebody following somebody else there. That's a person that's playing two characters at once because they're just on follow. Right, if you come down here and he's actually killed them, there might be only one there. Just do a rain of arrows at that target there. You don't have to get. You can do it from here. Does the high latencies because of server have an impact on raiding? A little bit, but not much. I mean, we went into Shelob and you don't notice it, to be fair. Because it'd be more of a problem if you were in places like the Etten Moors, which is obviously PvP. There would be a problem there, but generally no. I mean, I get from the UK to like East Coast America, it's about 90 milliseconds. Now, FPS wise, that would be atrocious, but generally it's okay. I'm just going to get on the war steed. And then we'll just go outside and see if anything spawned. So remember, you can tag things when you're still on the war steed. Even some things as you're passing by here as well, you can smack them as well. There's a troll over there. Yep. So I'm going to get off and just smack him. That's easy. Yeah, I mean, there's always that possibility that there is lag because of, you know, unstable connections, but... oh, yeah, that's the spawn point. Right, okay. I think no trolls around here that I can see. To the tent around here. The players must play there the opposing factions of Free Peeps versus Servants of Sauron. Yeah. extremely limited regions that have more than a version of the Skilliath map. That's it mostly. Oh yeah, kill him. Kill him. PvP is going to stop this lack of balance. Yeah, they have said that they're looking at the balance of PvMP because it is in a bad way. I don't play it. I haven't played it for quite a few years. It was good fun just to go in there with your kin and your friends and just try and survive. But a lot of the time now is massive zergs and I just don't find the enjoyment in getting actually stomped. Right. Roll. Roll. Control. Keep down. And that was them. Right, let's head back down here. That's the dagger. I think we've already killed him. Yeah, we got a boss. Yeah. Let's see if there's any more trolls. There's one here. We'll bloody pull both of them there. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Right, another troll over there. Troll. I actually don't know what I've just pulled there because I was targeting something else. Oh, it's that archer there. And bonk. Right, so we need one more troll in here and then we can probably leave and go outside and get 2 trolls, which are easier. Let's just find another bloody troll. There's the dagger again. Oop. There's one. Found it. Right at the end. Blink. Oh, blink. Big bloody time. Knocked out. Right, we can leave the instance. Oh, is there? You got him? Oh. Yeah, you can still leave anyway. Yeah, Daedalus, I'm playing a Guardian. I've got Magic with me. She's on a Hunter. She's dragging, coming around killing stuff quicker than I can, unfortunately. But that's, I have Hunter friends. Right, so you can dredge your path. Finish that one there. That hands that in. Then we just need to get on the Steed of War. You coming out? Yeah, are you there? Right? Yeah. No, you need to speak to Turgon first. No, we're not travelling back. Horse, we need War Steed. Yeah. Yeah, because we still need one more troll. Yeah. Where we're going. Trying to fight everybody in there is pointless. If there's too many people around, you get your 6 in there, which you have to do for the quest. So then you can come out into the Pelennor and find a couple of trolls very, very quickly by coming across this bridge. You'll see there's a few tents and the siege weapons and everything, and then you'll find 2 trolls very, very quickly. And this will complete the culling the tide of trolls. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This hill. You know, I'm going to say that and they're not going to be here, are they? Oop, hang on. Tried to dismount. Get off. Wow. That's lag for you. There he is. I wonder, there's 2 of them here, you see. And... nope, my skills are not firing off. Wow. Really? Oh, that's so laggy. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Wow, that's terrible. Wow, there's another troll there as well. That wasn't there before. Right, okay, so we can finish now on that one. Oh, this is lagtastic tonight. Right, we can go back to Ministers. Money becomes a problem in the in-game currency. If you mean money that you can earn, as in gold, silver, and copper, no. Yeah, you get more than enough. I mean, if you, like I say, at the moment the auction howl is way out of whack when it comes to prices. Morgul Crusher, Minas Morgul. Oh, come on, that place belongs to the sorcerer. There's no troll in there. Minas Morgul, Daedalus, you haven't seen. Minas Morgul is not what it once was. Yes. Yeah. You hand in the quest, you get the barter item of Bergsman's tokens. Talk to the Bergsmans and get Smith's tokens. And then when you talk to the Smith's Fellowship, you get the Scrolls of Amphalas. Is it? I think. Many. I think. Yeah. Nah, fine. Oh, marvelous. Smithers, excellent. Right, let's just go to my shared storage. Storage of shares. Right, let's start. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send Manuel. Look at this. You got repair bell. Oops. But yeah, the other thing, Daedalus, as well, you got to remember, obviously, when obviously interpretation is that the Witch King was sat there at Minas Morgul, even when they came to actually attack Minas Tirith. So he was he emptied the lands to come and attack them. So when we're going to the Morgul Vale, Minas Morgul at the time did host a lot of different things. Then it gets emptied, but then as the storyline progresses after the fall of Sauron, somebody goes there to Minas Morgul to kind of take it over again and have it as their little fortress, because there's still ongoing scheming and battling between the creatures and the baddies, basically, that are left in Mordor that do want to become powerful and have a lordship over the lands of the former Sauron, but we kind of go in there to clean up the place. Not using a mop and bucket either. So that's that done. Marvellous. Yeah, could do if you want. If you want to do it again. Let me just log out. Yeah. We don't actually know yet when this patch is going to drop, which is going to change what me and Magic are doing now. We're getting Scrolls of Empowerment by doing the dailies at Minas Tirith. A lot of you will be aware of it. And you use these on your legendary items to improve the legacies, make them more powerful. Now, these specifically at Minas Tirith are going to change from uncapped. Basically, they go up to level cap of your legacies, which are currently 83. They're going to go to a maximum of level 59. So people that's why it's so laggy around Minas Tirith. There's so many people in the instances and in and around Minas Tirith that they're doing the same thing. They're grabbing as many Scrolls of Empowerment as they can before the changes happen. So it is a little Eilvos. It is a very contentious issue. They are cutting it down, but they said that they also want people to do stuff on cap in different areas. But It's not the best change they thought of. It was going to be even worse. And then there was a massive outcry, and they said, "Look, this you can't do this. This is going to be too much." And it is. It's still going to be. But we're hoping, and this isn't set in stone, but they have said that they want to revamp the legendary item system. They're not happy with how it is. Yeah, you can farm embers and shards. You can even still do the Racco runs, which you can do once per week, which you can get a decent amount of scrolls from that. So you're going to be doing embers, shards. You can get them from marks. You're still going to be able to get them that way, but they're going to be putting them into different places. So Hultvis, you're going to get them from. They're going to be in the Elder Slade up there as well. So there's lots of different things that they can do, but it's not going to be as easy. You can't just come in like I've been doing all night with, you know, magic and keepy and just waltzing through stuff and gaining as embers and shards still below cap by 10 levels. No, Daedalus. I'm just because I'm talking. I'm not loading in. You know, I need to choose a character, so you have to bear with me. I'm not going to, you know, quickly multitask and everything. So we've still got things we can do. Zona, how you doing? So I said, if Thon's not a tortoise and Thon is a mate of pie, as they say, I've never got a question. Where have you left it oven cooking for me dinner? There we go. Thornath and his Yorkshire accent attempt there. Right. What do I bring this time? Go bring Creety. Creety's there and Gazbo's there. Either. I'll bring Creety. I don't know which one's actually got need a token from Wender. There he is. Here's Creety. Creety Swatch. Yeah, best things come to those who take their time. Indeed. Right. Tickle through. So the more you log in, the more you log out, and the servers are busy. It is a little bit laggy. Everything's getting hammered at the moment because more people are logging in. Pretty much, yeah. You could compare it to that, yeah, Daedalus. They're maybe not the best at DPS, but they can buff, they can heal, and they have a pet as well. We have in LOTRO we have a pet, so we have either an archer or a herald kind of thing. But yeah, this one's my most upgraded character in the sense that he goes in and does the raids because he's got all the gear and no idea. But yeah, he was actually a character I Velard up to 120. Are they still considered top tier tanks and a slightly better version of Yellow Master buffs instead of debuffs? To be fair, the problem they have at the moment is that they are seen as a more viable tank than the actual Guardian. Simply because, as you quite rightly say, is that they can heal and they can buff and they can debuff. I do need to... So yeah, when they can self-heal, when they can heal others as well, and they can, you know, Keepy actually has a tank captain that he takes into various instances. They're more than viable. When you start taking an off-tank class, which originally their aim at a support class that can replace the actual main tank class, there's something gone wrong there, because people don't want to take Guardians along. For all their taunts and everything else, and you know their ability to hold aggro, they're just not getting taken because they can't do enough other than hold the aggro.
Would you do something
for me? They do
need
a bit more love, and obviously the captain needs tweaking.
What can I do for you?
Exactly. If your stance is good, you're kind of rocking and rolling there. You really are. Not your stance, your virtues and everything, and your trait line. That down. Yeah. And then go get the horse. The horse takes you and it takes you into the stables. Get back out. Oh yeah, that's just one of the Pelagar or Pelagia, the Lamroth ships going past. Surfing about them. Well, yeah. I can go back. Curious. Lolzo, no idea. None whatsoever. We're hoping sometime this year. Yeah. Right, so let's get out the archer. There he is. Yeah, I'm just, I'm here now. Where are you? There. Yeah.
Gondor needs your aid.
Yeah. Indeed. But yeah, like I said, we're just doing these. It's probably everybody's going to be piling through these. Probably tomorrow night, you're going to see everybody and their dog if they announce that the patch is going to go live on Wednesday. Everybody and their dog will be trying to get these done for the last lot of tokens that they can grab. Where is Aragorn now? At the current time, if I'm here, the Northern Ramblers, because obviously this is the time where all the orcs are gathering to attack Minas Tirith. Technically in the timeline, he's kind of at Pelagia. He's captured the Corsair fleet and he's going to be making his way up through basically to Harlon. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I'm in game. Huh. Okay, Dave. Yeah, like I say, that's in the timeline where I actually am. Like I say, he's Aragorn is in Pelagia or somewhere around there after capturing the Corsair fleet. Right, we've got a hunter, I think, just coming in. Dave? Following Dave? Dave was... Nah. Not today. Here as well. I am a heavy armor user and I can survive. Hey, you're technically stronger than I am. DPS as well. Murdering Midsummer this time I get my cut. Indeed, indeed. All we'll need is Murder She Wrote and or Mordor She Wrote, and then we'd have Jessica Fletcher as a zombie or something. The undead. Yeah. Just making sure I pulled that and then do that. Yeah, sorry, it's Dead-Eye Dave. Just holding that one. I like how you say cash guy when I'd already shooting at him. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You do, well, you need 16 in total. Oh yeah, Midsummer Murder, yeah, it is BBC One, yeah, you're right there. Oh. That's it, we just need supplies now. Yeah, so yeah, you can just get on your horse now and grab some supplies. Yeah, it's probably the one place in the whole of the UK you don't want to live because there's so many people murdering in that one town. Quite scary. I've actually done all my as well. Oh, nearly. I've got one that. yeah, Calic, very true. Good job. It is. Okay, bloody Thornath's in with his ponds now. No, a lot of people don't, Chris. A lot of people don't, but it's a situation we're in, so we're kind of having to deal with it the best we can. Yep. I mean, some people might say they don't want to live in Belgium because there's too many Belgian people there. There we go. Right, so we are after swap steam. Sorry, actually not swap steam.
How may I help you,
2 minutes to it on the steed, on the horse. Yeah. Trump said many things. He's one of those that shouldn't be let anywhere near the internet. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah. What he said, drink. Yeah, I think once we'll find it down at the south gate, it's always a bit more problematic than the other. There's more to easier to kill things and grab everything at the north gate than it is the south gate. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like collecting tents, and there's plenty of orcs to a degree, but trolls, if you get the wrong instance, absolutely scuppered for the amount of trolls that you acquire. Yep. Yep. Just in the Smith's Fellowship. Yeah. I'm in. I'm waiting. Well, it's very quiet. Oh, there's a troll. There's a Yeah, I pulled it. And unfortunately, I hit it so hard, I killed it in 2 shots. Are you loading in? Right, there's a troll here. Yeah, unbelievable. Actually, didn't get that other siege engine. See, they might not get put in the same instance as you see. Not always guaranteed. Right, there's 2 trolls up here. Or a troll anyway. Good. Right, let's just go get trolls. If I can see another one down here. All the rest can go. He did. There's a troll. Ah, we're in the good instance. Yeah. Oh. Right. Put that through here. Yeah. Do. Like other people have been here though. There's crew mob anywhere. trolls. Right, trolls behind us. Yeah, you have to go from the side. Right, so how many are we doing? Right, so that's 6 trolls. Oh, right, so that's all the trolls that we need in here that I've got now. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, sorry, because, yeah, I got outside, yeah. Yeah. Fight. He can take him on. Here's the troll outside. Just keep going around the corner. Get the tent. Get the tent. He can move, and that'll stop collecting it. Use your challenge. Yellow helmet. I'll taunt him. Yeah, use that the challenge quicker. It's just a old mechanic. Right, got the captains, and if we need kill more of the trolls, well, a little hiccup. Yeah. Boop. And yeah, I've missed. But if you do need to kill orcs, he does count. Oh, there's a tent that I've not got. Right, still need. There's a troll up here. Should be all yours done. Right, I need more siege engine and tents. Have you got all your trolls now? Right, you can get on horse. Oh well, if we see it inside, because I've still got tents to get, you see. Yeah, so I've got all that. I just need tents. That is the troll over here. Right, so I need 3. Why can I not get on a horse? Yeah, me too. Oh, 3rd. Right. Straight down the middle. See? Anything miss? Yeah. There. Miss. See, this one's a better instance because there's more bloody trolls. And over here, see? Troll over there as well. But like I said, there's several. There's about 3 different instances. I think there's 2 for down here, and then 1 more tent here that you can get put into. And if you get this one, you've got more chance of doing it because the amount of trolls that are available is a lot better. So we can get, yeah, and then leave instance. Talk to Turgon, and then we need to head back to Ministeris to hand in. You think it's what it's going to be like after? Doing it on several characters, it's better. Yeah, the time it takes you is a couple of hours grind across several characters. So yeah, it is a ball ache. Because there was a first-person experience with the game. Well, you can zoom in virtually into the first person, Lieutenant Nemesis. It's just very difficult because, you know, you're not at a perfect arm's reach from everything when you're fighting it, so it can be a little bit difficult. And obviously, you still need to have situational awareness behind you and seeing what kind of is happening. Yeah, when you're that close, you can't see shit, basically. But you get good view. You get good viewpoints. If you want to take good screenies. Yeah, if you want to go full on experience, set the names off. There you go. You drive across Eleanor. No, nobody can maneuver as well when you're at that. No. Oh, Yinya runs in first-person view most of the time, even when she's in a heist. We all know how that goes. Yeah, I mean the other thing as well is when you're in third person, you can use your camera to turn around and get viewpoints. You can look all the way around you, behind you, front of you, and everything. You might be right there, Yinya. You might be right there, my dear. Here we go. Zone after a heist. Right, so let's just stand in there. Let's just build this building. Go. Barter some items as well. Well, Bergman's tokens. Get 2 of them. Hand in to the Bergsmans. Barter items. Get the Smiths. So I can only get 1. But as you can see, I'll do it again tomorrow. It'll be alright. Finish that quest off. And then, last but not least, down to the bottom there. Page 2. And for last scrolls, I can get 4. And that's better than a kick in the balls. Oh, there's an FFA as well. Right, we sneaked an FFA in there, did we? Didn't see that. Did not see that at all. No. You want a hunter's crossbow? You'll want the champion's rune now. Yeah. Put on there. Back there. That's another 9 I can send to Creosote. Hopefully. There's a new one has been kicked back to character select screen and now getting a big orange has been an error on screen when I try to log back in. That is a bit of a weird one, Nettle. I've not noticed that one where you're getting kicked back to. Nettle, one thing I might suggest is if you're getting kicked back on one of your accounts, I believe you've got another account as well. Try switching to that one. Ooh, we all got creamed in there, and I win. Oh yes, we all got splattered in the heist, and then I took out the FFA. So there you go. Haha. Right, so that's that one. Oh, I forgot they've got the basic grabber bag costume. Putting on a costume. I don't think you know what costume it's going to be. I think it's random. How ironic. That is the gear that Thingy's been wearing. That is exactly the gear that my roomkeeper's been wearing. This is the quest from El Shamal. Yeah, are we on about magic here? Oh no, you mean Keepy's? Sorry, Nettlebruce account. How rude! How rude! How rude! Yeah, they're not on about you. You're alright. They're not on about you. Ah, fair. Exactly. It's always rigged when I win. Always. It's never through skill and sheer determination. It's always a fix. Right, I'm just going to actually log into my room key because I needed to get him to take some stuff out of the bloody vault, as well as everything else. Right, rigged. Life ain't fair, Zornath. Right, so I'm just going to change. No. I'll just clean them. Generally, Hark, you'd call it deviousness. So you can see Creety is wearing the same kit as Creosote. Yay. And getting in with another character on the same account, they better not bugging my hunter. I wouldn't have thought so. I think it's just sometimes when you, for whatever reason, it doesn't log out correctly. I think over time, like anything, you want to think of a login cookie will expire and they'll say, right, you're not connected at all. Get lost. So it should sort itself out, hopefully. Hopefully. If not, you're screwed. I'll be back at work. They'll tomorrow when I'm laid in bed. Start to seize up. How far did we? In fact, I don't think I walked that far today. I'll probably go about 9 miles or something like that. I don't think we did far. No, only 8.5 today. Only 8.5. Only. How am I? Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. I left myself here, didn't I? Aha! Right, so. Catch them item. Now, right. That's that. Huh? That. Lou's been sending me some stuff. Thank you very much, Lou. I know you're not on actually. I've only just realised, but you're sending me some flickering moonlit essences of tactical mastery. Thank you very much, my friend. Leave that. There. That one. Right. So we're luckily able to just go still to the shared storage. Bring up our bags. You see everything is really laggy tonight, but that would really be helpful if we're honest. Go to trade. That needs to be taken off by Bam. An Amphalas scroll, Starlet, Amphalas. Leave that in there because, like I say, other characters are probably going to need that, and then I've got 10 Amphalas scrolls of empowerment there. If I actually look at my vault, I've actually got still an actual shed load of these Amphalas scrolls of empowerment as well. What I was trying to do is actually use up the 74s first. You can get level 74 stuff, as you can see. Better usage on there, and then on my satchel, trying to put these in for the tactical healing is going to be coming in handy on there. So I'll use that on there. Back all these in. Into there if we can. General error. Goes wonky donkey. Yeah, it's bound to account so it doesn't actually stack. There we go. Take care, Hack. See you soon, dude. I'm just going to use that one on... Yes. Whatever. 5 sparks, damage. Right, what we can also do is... gather some things. Gather anything. Not. So, we can hand in some stuff. More than enough. So that can replace the tactical mastery and outgoing healing area. Would be that one. So this is probably going to start bumping up our levels quite nicely. As you can see there, an increase in will, an increase in vitality. We don't get the finesse, but we do get a massive buff in armor and tactical mitigation. So we'll put them on. That outfit, again, quite nice of what we've got. Light of Erendil that I'm actually replacing there. Quite looking nice bit of kit there. About the helm. But what I'll do is I'll just remember to put that one into my gear because take that stack of 5 out. Put that into here. Not Light of Erendil, no. That isn't either, but I can disenchant, so we'll disenchant that. That one will sell. Right, so outgoing healing and crit. And then that one is Scal and tactical mastery and outgoing healing. 18,000 and tactical mitigation. So what we'll do is put that on there. Bit of an increase on them as well. Hey guys, what's level 10 doing North Downs now? So what level I was doing is like the best place to be in it. If that's what the levels, the quests that you're picking up around that level, then yes, you'll probably start going towards Estelden and around places like that. So yeah, you're definitely in the right place. Right, actually, so is that better than we've got? So tactical mastery. Yeah. Fortunately, I do have to swap that, even though I think I only picked that up yesterday. Here's a 120. Shame, that's a shame. It's a shame. And then the Dwarfall's necklace. A lot of outgoing healing, lacking of finesse, but hey ho, can't have everything, can we? We can't have it. Let's just carry them around with us. Very well, thank you, very, very well indeed. We don't. Oh, we're looking character-wise. So yeah, we still need like pauldrons and helm, another, probably another couple of braces and stuff like that. So at some point we'll go back into. Actually, do you know what? Keepy, I've just realised I actually dinged and I'm 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 2. Oh dear. I've actually just realised I'm 1, 2, 3. Typical. Anyway, we can go back in there at some point. Like I say, when they reset, go back in there, just grab some more gear. Right, let's just buff this up a little bit. But, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Absolute DPS. Currently, I'm in and around Hultvis. I'm in the Vales of Anduin. Currently, anyway. But I have been jumping about on different characters tonight. Looks like you've disconnected then, Nettle, at some point. And it's kind of gone, hang on, I don't actually know where you are.
Holy shit, Snack!
For the last location. Osler 6810, thank you very much. Have some epic snacks, guy. Hello. There we go. Yeah, mine's still okay up to now. I'm just going to grab that silver token. Buffs, yay. And what the hell is that? Combat run speed. Right, so we sell. Yeah, no, storage I want to sell. What have we got left on this anyway on this reviewer? 17 hours. So I will need to go to a vault or something tomorrow. Not that one. Mastery, quick rate, now we're healing. 1-5, so yeah, it's okay, but we'll get rid of it. We'll disenchant that. We'll keep them. Keep them. Keep Dale Stud. Can't do anything with that. That is quite nice with it being a teal, but it's just not as good as what we've got, so can't keep it. And Kamats as well. So those three we can deconstruct the embers. Once I find the right one, I'll try that. Oops. Try that. Oops. Oops. Oh, there we go. Connection to the server was lost. Yeah, I'm still holding. Ping's gone up a little bit, but I honestly think, yeah, it's actually just showing you going offline, actually, PP. Yeah. Who knows, but yeah. I think there's a little bit of funkiness going on with Nettlebrew having the same problem to a degree. He got disconnected, so who knows indeed. Right, boys and girls, I'm actually going to stop there because I have early start again tomorrow and it's my first day back at work, so I could do with getting some kit. So we will be back probably tomorrow, hopefully, if not definitely on Wednesday, because we have well, Wednesday night is our D&D session, so we've got D&D on Wednesday. If you've never seen it before, come and watch us play some Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Keepy, whatever you were planning on doing, I think you said if you were asking if there was a stream during Tuesday. Yeah, there won't be, but hope you get done what you need to get done. And then obviously I'm on days off Wednesday, Thursday. Got some probably things to do Wednesday morning. Might be waiting for servers to patch, but then obviously Wednesday night we'll be D&Ding. Then Thursday will be whatever. Friday, yeah, Saturday. Oh, can't forget, can I? Saturday, we'll be streaming Everspace 2 again. We'll be giving away a key that has just launched into early access on Steam and also the game development program on Good Old Games. So if you want to try it, if you want to get involved and you want to win a key, come and drop in on a Saturday stream. We will show the game off and then we'll be giving away a key to one of you lucky people. All you need to be is a follower of the channel and be in the channel when we give it away. They're generously given 2 keys. We've given one away this weekend already. And Rockfish has deployed us with another one. He's fabulous. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to love you and leave you, and we shall see you in the next one. And hopefully you all have a good night's sleep. See you in the next one. Take care, peeps. Be good. And as always, go tickle a trout.
Dick nuts?